guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kashish, and it's that time of the month where I'm going to be choosing my December TBR. So, this time I'm going to be doing it through my TBR jar prompts. Like last month, I decided to try something different, but I feel like the prompts were something that a lot of people genuinely liked. So, this is what I'm going to be doing this month. And you know what? Let's just get started and see what I'll be reading in the month of December. Okay, so let's choose our first prompt. A book with the word and in the title. I feel like I will have a lot of books for this prompt. Let me just see what we have here. Okay, so I found six books in my TBR which has the word and in their title. So now again, I don't know which one I should go for. Arey yaar. So I'm gonna remove these two books because I don't want to start a new fantasy series because I'm looking forward to reading some other fantasy books this month. So you know what? I'm gonna veto these two. Now I gotta decide between these four. So yeah, I know that Luna and the Lie was a book that I did select last month also, but I just didn't get the time to read it. So should I read this month? Like I really do want to read this, but I am not sure. And then I also have Artemis Fowl, You and Me on Vacation. Okay, so I am also going to remove this book because I just bought it this year and I want to prioritize reading books which have been in my TBR for the past 2 to 3 years. Then, in that sense, I gotta veto Luna and the Light too, maybe next year. Now I gotta decide between these two books. Okay, so I am really scared to read You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry because I have seen a lot of mixed reviews and I don't know if I will like this because I was not a fan of beach read, but I definitely loved book lovers, but I don't know if I will like this or if I am in the mood for this book. Yeah, you know what? I am not gonna read this now. Probably next year, the chance will come. But you know what? I am gonna read Artemis Fowl and the Atlantis Complex. So this is the sixth book in the Artemis Fowl series. I'm only left with this one and the last book, and I think it's time that I read this because again, been in my DBR for so long. So this is my first book that I'm gonna be reading in the month of December, and let's choose our next read. Okay, food on the book cover. Interesting. I will have to find a book which has food on the cover. So yeah, I will be back. Okay, so I had to go through every book in my TBR because it's very rare that you see food on covers. And you know what? I found only two books which has close to something as food on their cover. So they're actually drinks. I'm just gonna club them in the same section because I couldn't find any book which has food in the cover. And you know what? Which book I got? You and Me on Vacation. I just said that I don't want to read this book, and this is the first book, and she's holding a drink here, and that's what I'm considering as food here. And then we have The Great Gatsby, and again, they both are holding a wine glass. So, which one do I choose now? Ugh, which one? When I have to make a decision like this, I feel like the first ever TBR video I made was like the best thing I did because I just had to remove a number and then I would be compelled to read that book because I didn't have a choice. Now that I have a choice, I am hella confused. Oh my god. Might as well just go for You and Me on Vacation if this is gonna come the second time because I think God just wants me to read this book. So yeah, this is my second book for the month of December. You and Me on Vacation, which I didn't want to read, but I don't seem to have an option here. So yeah, you know what? Let's choose our next prompt now. I really need a good book now. Like those two, books I want to read, but I don't know if I want to read them this month. So yeah, I want something that I want to read this month. Yeah. So let's do the third prompt. Book title that starts with the first letter of the month. So basically, a book that starts with the letter D. Let's find out. So I don't have a book that starts with the letter D. So we're just gonna have to choose another prompt. Um, a book with off word in the title. Okay, I will have to look for that also. But I think we'll have a few options to choose from. Okay, so for this prompt, I'm choosing this book, The Heart of Winter. Again, been in my TBR for the longest time, and I think, this book gives me a lot of Christmassy vibes. So I think it would be perfect for the month of December. Like there were few more books which had the which had the word off in it, but this was the only one that was speaking out to me. So this is my third read of September, and let's choose the next one. Okay. Oh, my bad. Let's see what our fourth prompt says. Open a dictionary, pick a random word, find a book with that word in the title. Oh my god, this is so complicated. You know what? I'm gonna go and find my dictionary because I don't remember the last time I used a dictionary. I don't even know if I have one at my house. I'm just gonna have to ask a random generator to give me a book or a word. Book, yeah, book. No word. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask a word generator to give me a book. I feel like that would be much simple rather than browsing through the dictionary and finding a word that will make sense to me and then also will be in one of my book titles. So yeah, I will use a word generator and I'll be back. Okay, so I have my dictionary here. I'm just gonna flip to a random page and if I see a word that might match with one of my book titles, then I will choose that. Okay, random page. First name fish, fish, method. Mm, nope. Disabled, nope. Okay, convert, credible, creep, cripple, critique, data, analogous, and. Should I just go for and or an? I'll see and. An. This is going to be really difficult. Okay, principle, program, proof, prophecy, pronunciation, no. Of offense, offspring, one. Should I go for one? I'll just check if there's a book which has the word one in it. I doubt it, but still. One, two, one. Yeah, like I said, I don't have it, so majority no. Light, like. Oh, I could go for light. I have a book for this word. Okay, so we have a fourth book here. I chose the word light, and for that, I have the perfect book, which is All the Light We Cannot See. I just received this last month by HarperCollins, and I've been dying to read this because the movie, or I think it's a series, just came out, and I just want to read the book first and then watch the series. Let's choose my last and final read for December. Okay. Mafia Romance. Okay, I doubt I have a book like that in my bookshelf. So I think I'll have to choose a book from my Kindle. Ooh, I know. Wait, okay, so Silent Lies by, I forgot the author's name. It's the Perfectly Imperfect series, And Silent Lies is the eighth book in the series. It's by Neva Altash. Yeah, Neva Altash. Yes, yes, yes. So that's a mafia romance, and I'm gonna be choosing that for this troop. And I guess that's it. These are all the five books that I'm gonna be reading in the month of December. I'll just show them to you one last time. Okay, so the first one is Artemis Fowl and the Atlantis Complex, You and Me on Vacation, The Heart of Winter, All the Light We Cannot See, and Silent Lies by Neva Altash. So here are all the books, and thank you so much for joining me in my December TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know what I should try next month. Should I continue with the prompts or should I come up with something new to choose my TBR next month? And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.